The restaurant has been in existence for 3 years. Next month makes it 3 years. We had opened just after COVID. And since then, what we did, the restaurant part of it kicked off a lot more than we expected, because really and truly it was supposed to be like a upscale bar. But when I realized, because of the area we was in, I was like, it maybe need to incorporate more of the bar part of it, but I was completely wrong in that aspect. I mean, I didn't doubt myself in terms of the food not good, or I can't cook food. But I didn't expect it to kick off the way it kick off in terms of the quality of the food and, of course, the cost and everything. Very good staff, can't complain. Everybody's from the area, and one of the amazing things about the staff that we have here is that none of them were trained in this field or this type of industry. So it's really my sister and I who, I handle the kitchen part of it, the cooking, in terms of training them, because now I don't cook, all I do is manage and stuff like that, and my sister would have dealt with the bar part in terms of the drinks and the cocktails and so forth. Cabins recently introduced, it was always on the books. Of course, financially we had to make sure things was okay to start the project. We started about construction a year ago and only recently opened October last year, 2024. And every week has been very surprisingly good, again. And I think I would be saying that because of the way we're located, but a lot of people think Cedros is far. Now the highway makes it a lot easier. The highway is very much convenient for a lot of people. So it's really a getaway from the city life and so forth. And the hustle and the stress that everybody would go through. Here's the perfect, one of the perfect, areas that I would say that has that opportunity. And that's what I'm trying to create, because I myself, with my next business in Point Lisa's, was very hectic, stressed lifestyle, dealing with the whole issues of traffic and people and everything. And what I'm creating here is what I want for myself, and ideally I know there are a lot of people who want this type of environment. You're on a ranch, lots of land, no neighbors around, a lot of bush, but as you can see, very well maintained, very, very neat, very nice. And that's the concept that I'm going with, more for natural ecotourism kind of, with the cabins and the restaurants and so forth. We branded the cabin as a luxury cabin. So I took what I like in every business I do. This would be my 4th or 5th business. I would always incorporate what I like. So if I go in somewhere, I want to know I have a comfortable place to sleep. It have the amenities, Wi-Fi, internet, air conditioned fully, because we live in a very hot climate, so obviously air conditioned. So the idea of the cabins was, yes, we're creating a luxury cabin in the bush, right, which is where we are. But for the people who really appreciate that now would be who is accustomed to that. So who wants a getaway, you come, you have the getaway, but it's almost similar to like living home, a smaller space, you understand? And that's where the concept with the luxury cabins came, because a lot of people say, why we don't just leave it open and enjoy the natural air and the fresh air, but let us be real, there are times where the place is extremely hot. The design of the cabin was really, as I said, through what you would see in Alaska and stuff like that, those colder countries, with the A-frame. I think a lot of people kind of grasped towards that, something completely new. Really and truly, the A-frame was designed for snow, but it's just a concept we utilize here. The wooden effect, it has the wooden effect along with some tiles and so forth. Normal aesthetically looking modern or fairly good stuff, I would say. The wood part is all about creating that natural aspect of in the bush, in the wild kind of thing, and then of course with it we still have, as I say, fully air conditioned. We have the Wi-Fi, high-speed internet, we have full cell phone coverage. So it's while like I always say, while we're in the bush, it still has the amenities of the city life, so it's really, you're not really escaping the normal comforts of what everybody's accustomed to now. You're escaping the lifestyle of the hustle and the bustle, the stress, all the the unnecessary stress that everybody goes through in this. Because let's face it, life has changed from a long time, right? Life is a little bit on the overwhelming part right now, and a lot of people go through it. I myself, and I tend to say, if I was, I'm from San Fernando, if I was still living in San Fernando, I would still be almost 95% stress on a daily basis. But because of where I am now, I am able to work comfortably and you know, function on a somewhat sane basis. Cedros might be a little distance away. The highway makes it a lot easier now. We have a restaurant that is almost top of the line in terms of the quality of the food. I wouldn't say it's fine dining, but it's very good in terms of the food, the quality, the cost. We have the cabins, which is on the very comfortable side of life in terms of relaxing, eating the food, whatever. The drinks, we have good drinks, affordable drinks as well. And what makes it even 100 times better is we have the land. This whole property is a 16-acre property, as I said, a ranch, horses, goats, chicken, ducks. Children like animals. A lot of people like animals too. This is the place for, you know, that kind of thing. We have the pond. We have some kayaking in the pond. We have, you know, you could go fishing and have some tilapia in the pond. Come and bring your line, show it. You never know. You might catch, you mightn't catch, you might catch an alligator, a small alligator. The beach is 3 minutes away, right? For those who want to enjoy the beach. It's right there, just a 3-minute drive from where we are. You know, go to the beach, come to the restaurant, eat. You bathe in the cabin because Cedros has no facilities for showering after and washroom facilities. So it is an all-in-one package, you could say. Come on down, try it, give us a call. It's just on Instagram. We are more active on Instagram. On WhatsApp, we have the numbers available, 704-5292. Or my number 367-4496, and try it. You never know. It's just everybody loves the road trip. Instead of going all the other parts of Trinidad, which most people are very accustomed to, come on Cedros. I am trying to introduce Cedros, bring Cedros, give a different narrative to Cedros, and I have started to create it. A lot of people tell me I'm on the right path, and we're going to get there. It's going to have a lot more progress here, but it had worked two ways. You all had to come and try it out too. So I hope you all give us a call and we move it from there.